Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to Centurion's Review, the punk rock band of war game review institutions. This is Modern War Magazine number 31. The game inside is Combat Veteran. It's a two-player game that has both a Vietnam and an Afghanistan scenario. I decided to pull this one out and take a flip through it because I read some, I wouldn't say reviews online, but just some people's feedback about it, and everyone I've seen who's played it has liked the game, so now I'm interested. Alright, we'll look at the map and counters later. Also said there's no CRT for this game. So it looks like each counter has firepower, discipline, and whether it's a hero in the rank and the name on it. Alright, there's stacking's unlimited. Looks like there's weapon game pieces like a light anti-tank weapon, and there's bunkers. And here's the game turn phases. There's a discipline phase, a stance phase, a movement phase, and a combat phase. Now it's going into the discipline phase. Going into stances. Stance is a physical disposition of each soldier and vehicle game pieces that currently exists on the map. So you can be walking, crawling, wounded, running, sprinting, overheating. Interesting. And there's special rules for stack movement. Looks like moving while you're wounded has special rules too. And there's river movement in this, and running and sprinting. And there's defensive fire. And here it's going into combat. One thing when I read some of the people's feedback about this game online is a few were bitching that the fire support rules were too abstracted or something, but I mean it's like 16 pages of rules in here, so I mean you can't get too detailed with it. Alright, here's conducting an attack and terrain. Well, there is a CRT, infantry target combat effects chart, so yeah, I'd consider that a CRT, so I'm not sure what the person was talking about when he said there's no CRT. Alright, and here's the first scenario. Firefight at the rice paddy angle. That's obviously in Vietnam. Looks like the enemy's the Viet Cong, not the NVA. And scenario 2, firefight at combat outpost in Keating. That's in Afghanistan. You're fighting the Taliban. Or Taliban, however you pronounce them. And each scenario has its own victory conditions. Let's take a look at the map and the counters now. Counters look good, but they're half-inch counters. I'm used to Modern War having 5/8 inch counters. And they're two-sided. Most of them, it looks like they don't have two steps though. It's just got a fired and unfired side. Let's take a look at the map now. Alright, here's the map. As you can see, it's divided in two sections. This section is the firefight at the rice paddy angle. I assume that's the turn record track up there. And over here you have firefight at combat outpost Keating, and it's the terrain effects chart is printed here. Map looks pretty good for a magazine game, actually not bad at all. Thanks for watching, and if you've tried this, definitely chime in and let us know how it is, and have a good evening.